Well, hello there everyone. Figured we're gonna do this one with a face cam today. How about that? And we're going to take a look at Egyptomania today. That should be quite a lot of fun, I imagine. I think that should be pretty cool. So, yeah. Mission number 16, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a little look at what we are going to need to do around here. So, again, we're having a lot of these trains that are already set up. We saw that in an earlier mission as well. That was actually quite fun. I kind of enjoy that. And we also have a lot of new stuff. Buying out to competitors. Purchasing city development rights also grants ownership of the competitors' trains and stations in that area. Alright, so that was more or less what I was mentioning in the last mission, that it would be cool that they do. And it seems like that is exactly what they're doing as well. I like it. I like it. So, what kind of missions do we have? We have 2 missions right here for the rings as well as for... I guess it's jewelry, and then sarcophagi. How do you pronounce that? Sarcophagi? Yes, that's probably more like it. And then we have over here, we have a statue, so we're gonna have to make the Sphinx today. I like it. We need some tools to produce said statues, and we need even more tools over here. Alright, so let's get going. I think what we should be looking at right now is to get some of these extra industry points, because we're gonna need that for some warehouse, I think. Seems like that is going to be how we are producing these tools. I don't know that we are going to need that many though. So we can produce tools either with gold, or we can produce tools with what this one is offering, which is steel and wood. So maybe I don't want to focus on getting that done. And is there anything that we can start producing right here? So we have rings right there. Is there anywhere I can do the sarcophagus? That's right here. So we need to actually purchase something to do that anyway. We have 200 grand. It's 100 grand for each of these. 120 for that one. This one is 90 grand. Okay. So if we want to do something, we should probably aim to get to this tool production right here. That would allow us to start producing tools. But then again, we need to unlock some of these to even get to the tools production. So Cairo, for example, is probably a good option. If that's the case, maybe we should try to produce some of this steel and gold bars instead. So we have that production up and running, because we can at least sell those for some of these industry points. So let's do that. Let's do that. We have already everything that we have right here, so it's a fairly easy one to set up to get that going. And I think I want you to do like that maybe. And then if we combine these, let's see, maybe start with the steel one, right? I think that makes sense. So if we bring this guy over to here, he can go to this place, and then you can go up here. Across something like this. And directly into that guy. And then we should have a station right here that will just take in those steel beams as well. Let's keep the game running so we get some cash for it. That should also help. We can also bring stuff over here. So we have another 120 grand. What does the trains cost in this? We're still at the $30,000 mark. So we can probably get down to somewhere closer to 60 grand before we need to look into other options. So let's bring this guy over to here. That should be pretty good. And then we can bring this guy to do something like this. No, something like that. That's 83 grand, and that's enough that we can start producing both of those items. And they can all go to this station if needed in Quina. And then eventually we can bring it over to here in Giza as well to produce for the pyramids there. So I think we are getting to a point now where we can start producing. So let's get some trains onto here. So load and unload you. And then this guy is gonna go load and unload that. I guess you can load and then unload here as well. That should be pretty good. And then have you just continue that way. So that's the first 30,000. We can speed up time a little bit here. That should be fine. Do not build more than 2 bridges. That's fine. Produce a lot of gold. So yeah, we do actually want to have a lot of gold producing then. That's fine. That's actually just fine. This is probably something we would like to buy up as quick as possible then if we need to produce a lot of gold. That seems to be relevant for us. Let's get montage to go here. And then we're gonna have one going with coal from over here as well eventually. That should be just fine. So how are you guys doing today? Let me know down in the comments. I'm doing fantastically. It's a Sunday for me today. This is probably coming up closer to the middle of the week. But yeah, I'm enjoying the weekend, man. I'm enjoying the weekend. We're gonna do this. Confirm those. And then I'm going to bring this guy just straight over here. And I think we can use the gold guy here. Once he has delivered, we can bring him over to here to deliver gold as well. And I think that will be pretty good. So now we just go load, unload. And that way these two are doing more or less the same length. So they should be better equalized, or what you want to call it. Because right now we have a lot of gold here and very little coal. So it should be improved that way. We're up to 46 grand now, so not the end of the world. Okay, we made 100 and something thousand now, so we can unlock this O-Rift, and that will give us access to these trains as well. Which means that we can easily just get this going now. Excuse me, why can I not build a station here? I need to actually buy this one first. Okay, that's fine. We will buy that one. And we will just use the wood here to bring that up to this guy instead. So if we get that, we can have this guy probably go right here. Just like this. Tell this train, because I think we gain access to this, right? Yeah, so instead of you going here, I can just have you go load there and unload there instead. And I think that will be just fine. Right? So he will now start producing tools here very soon. And then we can do the same with these guys. So they will go get that onto there. And I don't think we need to bring anything here now then. So when the train that goes here next time, which one is that? That's you. So you don't actually have to do this anymore. You can unload that, and then next time you go, you can skip that part, and instead we will go... we're up to the $50,000 trains now. I'm gonna stick to the 30,000. I like doing that because it leaves us a lot more money to have more trains. And I found more trains usually helps more than having fewer trains doing just a few things like that. So yeah, we're gonna continue that way. That should be just fine. 120,000 here, 100,000 there, and then we have Cairo with 100,000 as well. So that might actually be worth it to get going. We're then going to have to get the tools here to go as well. Am I paused? I am paused. Like, why is there nothing happening? That makes perfect sense. Okay. Okay. So, yes. Let's get our production of tools going. And do we need anything else? So I can get tools production through these as well, which I guess is an option, but it would cost me money. Like, I don't know if that's actually worth it. I'm not sure that's actually worth it. I think as long as we're not overproducing tools for this guy, then I doubt that's worth it to begin with, at least. So what we're going to do now then, I guess, is... do we want to go for this part? 120 grand? that could kind of make sense actually. We just want a bridge somewhere here, I imagine. If we get a bridge, yeah, from here over to this, that would be kind of perfect, and then we can bring it back that way as well. And this one is 120 grand, so we buy that. They've already started to produce for us as well, which is really nice, so we can bring that over to this to produce even more. No, wait. No, that's gold. Sorry, gold doesn't really have a purpose, right? Besides unlocking stuff. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave that for now then, and do these two instead. We're gonna have a bridge right here, I imagine. Gonna be my plan. And we're gonna have said bridge head over this way as well as that way. I don't have 1,000 funds. Are you joking, game? And then we'll have you guys and a hug around this somehow. That will be great once we have the money for it. Very good. So now we just need this guy to get up and running, and I think this side is the better option. So we go something like that, and if we need them to go this way, which I don't think we do. No, I don't think we need that. That'll be fine. So this is now about to fill up. I will go with a montage to go load, unload, and then, yeah, let's do that. That'll be fine. He will fill up on that. I wonder if, I think it makes sense to have another train that goes down to Luxor with that train as well. So if we bring them over there with the tools as well, we'll have 2 trains going full that way. I think that should be pretty good. Yeah, this is constantly producing now, so if we can keep up with this, then I think that's a good way of doing it. And if we would like to do something additional here, I think going up here to have the production of tools as well would make sense if we wanted to do that. We actually have a lot of money now. Should I have you guys go somewhere else at the moment? So what we could do is we could have this guy going here to deliver the industry point there. And that would actually be pretty good. It's not a lot of items anywhere to actually deliver. Kind of the sarcophagus and the jewelry that's gonna take the longest, I think. Let's do this. Let's do this. How do I delete stuff? Don't need these. Yeah, we do that. That will be pretty good. We can easily bring the gold over here now to there instead. So let's delete this. And I think we can just clear these cars, to be honest. That'll be fine. And then we'll get a new train onto here. Do we have enough? Oh, we already have a lot of trains. Okay. I need this. I feel like this is a bit overkill, to be honest. We're producing a bunch of gold here, but like, do we actually need that? I don't think we do. We'll sell you. And I'll use the trains that I want to have instead. So montage, go from load to unload. Confirm that. Might even be able to go with faster trains now, since we are anyway kind of filled up on trains. There's no reason to not bring all of the trains onto here. And clearly this is overkill. So what I will do then is I will bring you to gather these as well. So when you have delivered here, you will go load, unload, and then go back as well. That should be better. Because yeah, we're not producing enough tools there. That's fine. That's fine. So you are now getting the gold that you need. This needs tools as well, which we will probably build from over here eventually, when we have the extra coin there. Yeah, that should be pretty good. If I wanted to get all of this out of here, I would probably go this way, right? Do something like this. Get the station right there and then have them combine to get out of there. Yeah, that'll be good. So they can come in here and then go out back the same way they came. Just need a little bit more gold, and then we're golden there. This is about to finish up, so that's good. We have 89 gold produced at the moment. I think we are bringing said gold over to here as we're going. What about all of these? They're not doing that much, to be honest. So this guy is doing that route. This is doing that route. I guess what we could do if we wanted to save a little bit on time here. Wait, am I running 2 trains that does this? No. Yeah, if we wanted to save a little bit, we could get rid of this guy. We could have this do the delivery to there as well. So we do load and then unload. We don't need you, so we can sell him. This is the first map where I feel like we need to be a little bit clever with how we're utilizing all of these items that we have, or these trains. Because you can't just kind of push around everything however you want to, so you need to be a bit aware of where you're putting in your trains and try to actually utilize them in as good a manner as possible. We'll get the warehouse on here. That should get this going. And what we will do now is we will get this guy to, instead of bringing it there, you will actually bring it here. Confirm that. And same thing here, I will take a train that goes from here up to there and then up to here with gold. So Ohio, load, unload, unload, no, load, unload, and then go back. That should be pretty good, I do believe. We need to be done by 1927. We're currently in 1921, so we are not that far along, to be honest. We're done with this guy, so we don't need the one that's going... Who is it that's going there? It has to be one of these. Is it you? Yes. So that guy don't need to go there anymore. I should probably have him go here instead. So if we go like that, we can have you do... Have you go here maybe? Just cut across this. Hit that up. And then we take you, and instead of you delivering there, I'm gonna bring you up to deliver here instead. And I think that will be pretty good, right? And then we can have him go into here eventually. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. That should probably work out fairly well. We have a lot of trains going to this specific station. That's not great. But it's not the end of the world either. They'll manage. Few more to deliver there. We don't have enough tools for that. But we'll get there. We'll get there. How is the tools here looking? Starting to produce tools there, so that's good. That means that what we probably want to do is to have you go here and also allow you to go this way somehow. right? Because this guy is now going to go here with ingots, and then we can go load, unload, and then go back there. That should get a lot of the tools here producing, which means that we can take this guy and have him go load, unload, and that will get the rings going. We can also unlock assets here to get this guy up and running. So do that. We'll bring you onto here and this onto there, and we'll then take this guy to go load, unload. Caphagus needs to go all the way up here, so it's not going to be you going there, but at least you can produce for us. How are we doing with everything now? This gold is fine. This gold is kind of okay as well, actually. It's not fully full, but yeah, he's taking the majority of it. He's actually taking everything. Okay, then that's good. These tools are being used. These tools are going to be used. The only thing that we could do now is to add more trains to actually deliver coal and stuff, because we're not producing constantly here. So if anything, that would be kind of what we're doing. So what I think we'll do, we'll update all of these trains to be the higher class. That should get them going a little bit faster. Few more bigger trains to do that. It'll cost us a little bit, but that's fine. We're making a lot of money at this point. Usually when you get to this point of the game, you don't really have to worry that much about money. It's actually fairly safe. So that's 45, another 45, and we can upgrade the last train. Which should be any moment now. Surely. No? Ooh, you know what? Maybe what we should do is have you load and unload here as well. That might actually make sense. Just like you are. So then we should get all of the jewelry in there. Because this guy is actually running full with gold now, which is not really what we want. Not really what we want. How much gold do you actually hold? You can only hold 10 gold. Okay. So we might actually fill up on gold here. More than I expected. What else do we need? We need tools over here as well. So we're gonna have to get a train onto this guy. That will probably just connect here, I think. Why not, right? That's an easy one. This is done. This one will be done fairly soon, I think, once this is up and running. So yeah, this will be the jewelry done. And once we have done the jewelry, I will focus on getting the tools up and running here. And I think that's it, right? 148 completed right here, so we should have the gold produced in a moment. Maybe what we want is this guy, but we don't really have the things for that. But we have so much time left. I think we're actually fine. I think we're all good. I think we're all good. It's just this one that is kind of running low because the tools are a bit slow. How's this looking? That's actually done now. So this guy going here with tools. You. What I want you to do is, I probably want you to stop doing that. Just go up here to deliver instead. Tools. That should be fine. Right? Because now he will finish this guy off, which is what we need there. And these are coming together really well as well. I think we more or less have finished this mission now, to be honest. Oh, we need a sarcophagus. We need a sarcophagus. Okay. Maybe I will have you go and do that then. Yeah, so instead of you going here, I will have you pick that up, go here, load that, and then go deliver the sarcophagus instead. Right? That'll be pretty good. That will be pretty good. Tools there is being produced. This guy has still 4 more to go, but we are getting a full train here. So what if you wait to load for... You wait for full, or at least close to full. Just stand there for a while, while it's producing. That way he should be getting that done. This guy will now empty everything here. I'll empty your cars as well. And he should be taking everything with him. And they will also be producing while he's here. So that's pretty neat. Ah, you're going that way? Why would you go that way? How does he think this route is shorter than going up this route? Oh, because there's no way to go here. That makes sense. Let's do that then. Make that a little bit easier for you. That's fine. He's fairly fast, so it's not the end of the world. Just a bit surprised right there. Just a bit surprised right there. So, yeah, I think that's the majority done, honestly. This guy is not getting anything, really. Yeah, you shouldn't go there at all. You should actually go here to load and then unload everything up in this place. That's kind of the plan here. We finished the first mission. We have not built more than 2 bridges, so that one is fine. And I think the rest will be fairly easy as well. So we're just gonna let this run for a little bit here and see if we can get everything over and completed. And there we have it. There's something really satisfying about just sitting here and watching this game playing through itself. It is such a nice experience. And that's about it. Challenge 16 completed. Without more bridges than we need. We did complete the gold ingots mission and we finished in time as well, actually a little bit early. So good time, good time. Not too bad, to be honest. I hope you enjoyed this well. If you enjoyed this phase, then let me know down in the comments. I'll be happy to be on more videos. And yeah, have a good time. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.